Good morning. It is a new week, so that means a new vlog. And this week, I asked Instagram and TikTok what would you guys like to know, if there's any like questions that you have for me. So I'm gonna spend this day out that I've got with Tim around New York answering questions as they come in. So I hope I cover a lot. Let me know if you have any more questions. I've been watching a lot of like tutorials and stuff, and everyone's saying just ask your community what they want. So that's what I've done, and I'm answering your questions. So I think you can hear New York. Let's hope this goes well. Someone asked, what is a misconception of being a session stylist? And one of the things that came to mind was it looks really glamorous, like traveling to all these places, but please let it be known, there's not that much time to see places. So you're on a plane, then you're in a hotel room, then you're back on a plane on the way home. Now that I'm in New York, that shouldn't be the case. But while I was in London and I was traveling a lot, that basically was what was happening. And I weren't really getting to enjoy the places that I was visiting. And it was turning into something a little bit soulless. But now that I'm in New York, it's a lot easier. Um, if you're thinking about doing Venice Film Festival, that is one of the most soul destroying trips of your life. It's really rewarding. It's really rewarding, but it does take its toll on you because you have to get a boat to every single hotel that you're going to, and if you miss a boat, those taxi drivers just won't wait for you. If you miss a boat, your day is in a mess. Um, and no one thinks of this when they see things online. It just looks really glamorous. So that's another misconception of being a session stylist. That better angle. So somebody just asked me about what was my assisting experience like. Sorry, I'm bumping into people. um, and my assisting experience was so positive. I didn't assist for long, but the people that I did assist were so valuable. I assisted the likes of Oscar Pera, Luke Lucrose, Peter Lux, and basically, if you want to assist someone, you need to just either slide into their DMs or find their agent and tell their agent that you would love to assist this person and that with your availability, and hopefully they'll get back in touch with you. Um, I do think it's important to assist. I think especially when you're younger, I come into red carpet and session work quite late on, so it was really speedy for me. But I know that some people prefer to assist for a bit longer. I just knew I wanted to be somewhere a lot quicker. Um, I didn't want to assist for too long, but I did need to learn like key skills. And sometimes, like a skill can be reading the room or like knowing how to handle yourself, as well as like hair skills. So I think it's really important for people to assist for a certain amount of time, depending on you or depending on how long you need to do it for. But definitely do it, especially if you're traveling to different countries to try and get onto red carpets. A good way to get some experience that is a little bit less pressure is through assisting. One of the questions that someone asked is, when did I know I was on the right career path? And I think it was quite difficult. It's quite a difficult question to answer because I I didn't. I've always done what I loved. But what I will say is, one of the moments that I remember was a bit of a pinch me moment was when I flew to New York to work with Adriana Lima, and she'd just come off the Victoria's Secret runway, and she was walking through the lobby of a hotel where I was waiting for her, and I was like watching Victoria's Secret, and it was live, but she just walked past me. She's like, "Andrew, give me 2 minutes," and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like someone that has watched Victoria's Secret like since I was so young. It was such a moment for me, and it was in New York. It wasn't in London. There was a whole thing. Um, I I feel like that was a big moment for me, and like a big tick box.
Um, well, it was a bit of a weird one actually because I didn't know much about it until I'd passed 30. I'd always been in and out of salons, and I didn't really enjoy it. And then um, I met a guy called Luke Pluckrose, and he just like opened my eyes to this whole world of session. And then somehow I ended up in red carpet, and that just tends to be the majority of my business now, and I just haven't looked back.
So I don't feel like I've ever faked it till I've made it. But there has been times when I've not been as confident in something I'm doing, and I've had to figure it out on the spot. Like for example, your client could turn up with got to be laced through the hair, so you have to adapt. Oh, there has been one occasion actually. One of the first times I came to New York, um, I didn't bring an American hairdryer. I brought a British hairdryer, and my first client, I only discovered it at my first client appointment, and she wanted a blowout, and she didn't have a hairdryer with her. Thankfully, we were able to do a wet look. So, is that fake it till you make it? I don't know. We made it work, and she loved the hair, so that was the main thing. And actually, a blowout wouldn't have been edgy enough for the outfit. Okay, I think that's enough questions for today. If anyone else has any more questions, let me know. I can do another vlog like this and make it like a series if people are that interested. Thank you for everyone that has sent me messages and helped me create content. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day with Tim. I think we're going for the Indian. Okay, bye.